What up guys, welcome to Chef Vic, and today I'm going to show you guys a cool way to cook a delicious porterhouse steak. Nice and beautiful with a asparagus salsa, a little something a little different. And of course I'm going to teach you guys how to make this type of warm cabbage salad. Very delicious guys, stay tuned for that, it's going to be awesome. Alright my friends, so we're going to cook a delicious porterhouse steak. Very delicious. I'm going to keep it kind of simple. We're going to do kind of what's called a dry brine, which you just season with salt. Let it sit for a couple minutes, maximum at least 10 to 15 minutes or so. You achieve one to two things actually. One, of course, you let your steak come to room temperature. Break that chill so it cooks nice and evenly. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you a close up to the steak what I'm talking about. Hopefully you can see that nice and clearly in the camera. Right here, my friends, this is your New York strip steak. Nice and beautiful. This right here, what I'm talking about, that's the filet mignon. So that's what I kind of like porterhouse or T-bones. You get a little bit of the both of both worlds. Porterhouse is more better because you get more a bigger filet. And T-bone steak, this would be like literally like this much. Barely that much. But typically, porterhouse, you get pretty much a whole filet. Good thickness, as you can see. Nice good thickness right there. Also to the filet, nice thickness right there. This is a choice cut. It's not prime, but not bad looking for a choice. So that's what I'm gonna rock with. Unfortunately, I didn't like the prime steaks they have at the grocery store I was going at. So I'm deciding, you know what? This looks not that bad, looks pretty good. Nice coloration, nice thickness, and nice evenness to it indeed. So let's get started. Alright my friends, so we're gonna start off with seasoning this. It's called the dry brine. So we're gonna kind of go generously with the salt. I use kosher salt, I like the thick grains of it. It's okay that it kind of bounces everywhere. So you kind of want to be generous. So about that even of salt. Flip that bad boy up. And same thing on the other side. Now a lot of people will take it further and put this on a wire rack so it doesn't sit in the juices, but I'm going to let it sit in the juices. Kind of pat it in like so, and let that sit for at least 10 to 15 minutes and you should be ready to go. So we're going to start off with a little bit, I'm going to start off with the rub. Set aside. So I'm going to start off with 1 tablespoon of granulated garlic. You're going to notice with my channel I use granulated garlic and granulated onion powder. I just like that better. Garlic powder and stuff is a little too fine for me. It gets kind of cakey when you use some rubs. So that's the only reason I don't like it. So granulated is a little more better. Tablespoon of onion powder. And you guys make rubs, make a lot of it, so you can set aside and you have a delicious rub at hand. I'm a big pepper freak, so I'm gonna go a little heavy on the pepper. Normally I don't use ground pepper like this, but I ran out. This is good though. So that's gonna be a tablespoon of black pepper. And then I'm gonna do something really good. I'm a big fan of this, and that is a coffee inside a rub. And that's going to be 1 teaspoon of coffee. Any choice you want. I'm using Folgers. It's called Folgers Country Roast. That's what I'm using today. You want to use a little fancier, be my guest. And then we're going to toss this up like so. Give it a little mix. We don't need to add salt to this because we already have salt on the steak. And then we're just adding a little extra spice, a little flavor town to the steak. Set this aside and let's start with other stuff. So these are delicious asparagus, one of my favorite vegetables out there. Now, best way, you guys don't know how to cut these. You just pull like that and pretty much let you know where to cut. You can do all that to that. Or if you do it many times, you just cut like that. So that's a quick little cool tip. like so. You don't want this part a little woody, but you can save these and use them for vegetable stock or even chicken stock, or flavor any type of broth you want, and these will give you the flavor you want. So either keep them or throw them away. It's up to you, my friend. These will also be cool. You could roast them over the barbecue. That works as well. Your best, like so. Basically, you just want to char them up like you do a jalapeno, best you can. You may ask why I don't use a pan. I don't know, I kind of like this way. You actually get more better char this way, unfortunately. Alright guys, so after you char your asparagus, we're going to char some of these tomatillos. So we're going to use 2 of these. Like so. And yes, I will buy out the fight with these. Okay, well, like that. Jalapenos. Alright my friends, so we char these beautiful guys up right here. We didn't go heavily charred, but we did get good old char marks on them. 3 cloves of garlic into the blender, like so. Then we're gonna get some cilantro, delicious stuff. I would say a good solid cup or so, or a handful of cilantro like this, and it goes. Actually, that'd probably be a little too much, but right there. I like chopping up a little of the vegetables to help the stuff get started. So I cut these tomatillos in half. Now, this is all depends how spicy you guys want it. And I'm gonna show you guys a trick. I'm gonna get the seeds on, of course. I like to grab a spoon like so, twist all up in there, and then it gets all the seeds out, like so. It even gets all the membrane and everything, all that good stuff, and it keeps it hollow. It makes a good jalapeno popper. So again though, I kind of like to do rough chop. I don't want to peel the skin off because I want the char. I want the bitterness of the char, so to give a nice, beautiful, slight smokiness to it. That's what I'm saying. This salsa would be good for you guys in a barbecue. You just throw them on the grill, and that will give beautiful char marks every time. Has some texture to it, like so. Put these guys aside. Be careful not to touch your eyes. I've done that many times. Okay, so rough chop on the asparagus. Nice beautiful flavors in there. And then we're gonna throw these guys into the pool. All their friends. And I don't even know why I'm talking like that, but wash my hands. And get some delicious lime. And like so. Now the only pretty much raw ingredients gonna be in here is gonna be a quarter of onion. The reason why I didn't want to char it because I want a kind of raw flavor in there to kind of stand up against of the freaking sorry, excuse me, of the. Again, I'm gonna do half the onion. Now your onion's big, of course, do a quarter of it. So you want about that size. Hope you guys can see that, about that size. Again, rough chop, help the blender up, and blend this guy up. All right, my friends, I blended it beautiful up. It has a beautiful color, as you can see. Now I'm gonna season it up with a nice generous of salt. Of course, salt and pepper to taste. I love my pepper. I'm a pepper freak. Like so, how much you want. And then we're gonna emulsify this with olive oil, of course. Get that little nice thickness, that little nice mouthfeel of the oil. Alright, what's up? get an awesome bowl like this. I love this bowl. And pour your salsa in there, like so. Alright my friends, so we're gonna cook this beautiful steak. Move this out of the way. And as you can see really of the beautiful salt right there. It's starting to look kind of wet. That's what you want, so we're gonna season this heavily. While my cast iron here is heating up. So season this bad boy up. And what's cool about this though, is that it makes a good binder. Nice coffee notes gonna come through. Again, seasoning generously of that beautiful rub. Nice flavors here. And pat it down. So cast iron super wicked hot. That's what you want. I'm turning it off so it cools down. I'm using vegetable oil, nice and clean, like so. That's what you want. Turn this at 1100. Reheat it again. Like so. Get your beautiful steak out and lay it on away from you. Press. And don't move it. Let it develop that beautiful product. Alright my friends, so we're going to turn this bad boy or check it. A little more longer. Alright guys, sorry about the noise. And we're gonna flip it and ooh yeah. Best way, get a bigger spoon you got. Let it foam up. Tilt the pan and bake. What this does is adds a nutty flavor, keeps it moist, helps the cooking process. We're going to spoon this delicious butter on top. Like so. And let that rest. So you only use a little bit, so we're going to just slice it up. And then we're going to use Fresno chilies, of course. Add a little spice. Just one. Now I'm going to keep the seeds in these ones, so cut them in little rings. And rough chop. I like to call it. So I'm going to use peanut oil. You can use vegetable oil if you like, if you're allergic to peanut oil. So you can substitute that with vegetable oil, olive oil, and all that good stuff. Next, I'm going to add to it just a dash for now. It's probably like a half a teaspoon of sesame oil. About a tablespoon or so of peanut oil as well. Really bring that through. And then I'm going to add those 2 cloves of garlic into the oil. Just getting started. Stir that up. Next up, chilies. The Fresno chilies. Season all, or if you don't want too spicy, take the seeds out. Next up, cabbage. And then onion. I'm gonna add a little more, so touch of that. Salt. Pepper. So salt, pepper to taste. Do this little top, like so. We're gonna add our sesame oil again. So we're gonna be total of 1.5 or so of sesame seed oil, half a teaspoon at the beginning, and then 1 teaspoon at this point. Now once we got this started cooking, we're gonna add our red wine vinegar. It's gonna give our acid a little tang. Tongs. We're gonna add it back over here. So it has a crunch, has the textures. Alright, so it's time to cut this beautiful porterhouse steak. Gorgeous. So the way you probably want to go about it is finding that middle bone. There it is. And just kind of follow along. Like so. I like T-bone steak because it seems like you get more for your buck. You know what I'm saying? You get 2 types of steak. All that good stuff. Ooh, yes. It's on the rare side, that's okay with me. So where we're gonna cut is cut down here. Ooh, never mind, it's perfect, my friends. Ooh, man. Alright, so start off our beautiful salsa. Like so. A little smear. Turn it here. Almost like an X pattern. Like so. Beautiful steak here. Fan it out. Get our fillet. Fan it out right here. Like so. And then our beautiful salad. Toss up in that beautiful, like so. Get some of those chilies in there. And then of course you have to do finish up the steak, a little bit of salt. Like so. So that's it, my friends, the delicious porterhouse steak. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Some unique stuff in it. It was in there, and because of the asparagus salsa, delicious. I think it's good. I want to make tacos out of that, you know what I'm saying? Just throw some, make kind of salad, throw that salsa on there. Whew, delicious. But anyways, guys, hope you enjoy. Again, guys, I just want to say thank you so much, you guys, for supporting me and helping me get to 214 subscribers. I hope we can keep going with this, my friends. Thank you so much. Leave me in a comment below if you guys any questions or any ideas or anything. Let me know in you guys' comments. I'll be happy to read them. Love reading them. I love the feedback I get. All that good stuff, my friends. So thanks again, my friends. And again, hit that like if you guys like this video. Hit the subscribe, smash it, punch it, wherever you're into. And hit that bell to notify you guys upcoming new videos. Hit that bell. And yeah, thank you guys. And I'll see you guys